Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about The Adam Project. And this movie just came out on Netflix recently, and I thought this movie was really bad, and I didn't enjoy it very much. And all I'm going to say is that if you find Ryan Reynolds funny and you like Ryan Reynolds, no matter what he's in, then this is a movie for you. Anyone else? No. And for the record, I don't hate the guy. I like Ryan Reynolds. I think he can be funny, and I like him in Deadpool, Mississippi Grind, movies like that. I think he's really good in, and Deadpool 2. And in those movies, he's really appropriate in those movies, or at least Deadpool. And in Mississippi Grind, he was really good. That's probably his best performance. But in this movie, he kind of just plays himself, and I was kind of disappointed. But it was also expected because if you're good at something, why not? Why would you stop doing that? And unfortunately, I didn't think any of the performances were that great. And the characters were really annoying, and the dialogue was really bad. And I was thoroughly irritated while watching this movie. And most of this movie is just bland and forgettable to me, especially the music and the action. And the music, I can't even remember it. It's just that forgettable to me. And the action scenes, they're not exciting. I don't care about what's going on. I didn't care about any of the characters. And it was just impossible for me to get invested in anything. And this is a time travel movie. And like all time travel movies, it kind of just falls into a loop where nothing makes any sense. And there are some scenes that would be fine if the time travel element was not in this movie. And there's one scene that is just sticking out in my head that's just so bad. And without spoiling the movie, it's where Ryan Reynolds is at a bar and he sees a woman. I'm not going to say who this woman is. And he's just talking to her and giving her advice. And earlier in the film, he acknowledges that him being where he is a bad thing because, time travel, and he's going to mess up the timeline and blah, 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 blah. And he's trying to do the least amount of damage possible. But he's talking to this woman, and if you're trying not to damage things, I don't think that's a very good idea to just talk to this woman. And while some people are going to see that as, or many people are going to see that as something that's heartfelt and sweet and a good decision to do, it would be if it wasn't a time travel movie. And throughout the entire movie, I was just irritated because of the time travel, and I couldn't just not think about it. All I was thinking to myself was, okay, in this scene, this is why you're ruining everything in the timeline, and you're just making things worse with every decision that you're making, and I can barely stand this. It's like, why can't you make smarter decisions? You're supposed to be a scientist. You're supposed to have a good understanding of how time travel works. But characters just do whatever they want because the script doesn't really care. Which would be fine in a movie that was self-aware and it just knew it was stupid. And while the characters kind of have the dialogue where it's supposed to be funny or comedic and light, it kind of just comes across as unintentionally lame and just ridiculous, and it feels indistinguishable from a movie that is not self-aware about time travel or anything at all. The villain of the movie was stupid, and I couldn't take her seriously. And of course, they don't really develop any of the characters, and that's another problem that I have with the movie, is that our main character, Adam, he has a family, and he's dealing with the fact that his dad died about a year ago, and he gets into fights, and he loses because Ryan Reynolds says that you have a punchable face, and you just lose every fight that you're involved in because that's what you do, and that's his character. He's just lame. Which is funny because all of the characters are lame to me in this movie. The special effects were at least good, and nothing stood out to me as super fake for the most part. So I'll give the movie a little bit of credit. I did talk about the dialogue and it just not being very good, and there's many attempts at humor in this movie, and all but one of them worked. There was only one joke that I liked, and it was in the last 10 minutes of the movie, and it caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting it, and also I've never seen that joke presented in that way before. So I'll give the movie 1 point. You made me laugh once. Once. And that's about all I have to say about the Adam Project. It's a movie that I did not like very much. It did not connect with me in any way, and the dialogue was really annoying, and the characters were annoying, and the jokes were bad, and the rest of the movie, it wasn't terrible. It was just bland and forgettable, and I just could not imagine rewatching this movie, and it's just not a movie for me. And if you liked it and found it funny, I'm happy that you did, but I just couldn't connect with this movie, and I tried and it just didn't happen. So with all that being said, I'm going to give The Adam Project a 3 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of The Adam Project, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for The Killing of a Sacred Deer. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.